Hey there. I'm back at it. Back on trail, and I just left Rexton. I'm gonna keep moving here because the deer flies are out, and I'm headed to Curtis. I'm gonna stay over there. Got about 55 miles, and then I'm gonna head up to Grand Marais, Michigan, and make my way down along the shoreline. Just gonna kind of play it by ear. Feel rested from my North Shore trip, and back out on the road, and I have a little bit of a different setup on my bike, and I will show that to you at some point. So today looks like a lot of this 2-track ORV kind of trails. We've gotten rain for the last 3 days, which has been nice because it was so dry here. So we might encounter a little bit of mud. All right, back at it. Oh, it's starting to rain pretty good here. Whew. It's real pretty back here. Well, it stopped raining for a bit and the sun popped out, which was real nice. And I am just making my way through the woods and the snowmobile trails, which were pretty sandy, but that's okay. I love snowmobile trails and 2-tracks and ORVs, especially in the UP, because I just always feel like I have the woods completely to myself. I rarely run into anyone out there, and I just love being out in the woods. So here I thought I was filming this whole time, but my camera did die here. But I made it through this really large lake mud puddle. Well, here I am bushwhacking my way through what I thought was a trail, but I'm looking at the map. That's the thing with Ride with GPS. When you make a route, a lot of the roads look like a dirt road, but then there is no road name. So what I'm finding a lot of times is maybe it was a road and now it's private property, which it was. So here I am. I realized I was in somebody's backyard. So that's what's nice about being on an e-bike, is that you can just kind of haul ass, especially in the Upper Peninsula, so you never know if someone's going to be not so friendly with you as you're trespassing through their yard. So I just kind of scurried along here and came out to a road and refigured where I was heading. Okay. Shit happens. guys. Huh? Hi. Yeah. All right. See you later. Bye. I really love cows. I have a minor obsession with them, so usually when I see them, I pull over and talk to them, and a lot of times they'll come up to the fence and check me out. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Here I am. I'm arriving at my destination in Curtis at a friend's place for the night. And the ride was pretty good. I think I ended up riding 60 some miles, and it was tough going here. I encountered lots of sand and rocks and ruts, and it rained off and on quite a bit. But I am trying to find a place here to set my bike up for the night because it does need to be charged, and it's always such a task finagling this beast around indoor ways and through stuff, and then trying to find a place to lean it up and charge it, which I ended up finding the perfect spot. I'm realizing that my bike is just filthy from all the rain and sand and mud, and my chain is it's just destroyed. And I don't really have access to water here, so I didn't have a hose or anything, and I just really needed to clean that chain off because I knew in the morning it was just going to be a nightmare. So I'm using my water bottles and doing the best I can here. Well, this is home sweet home for the night. I ended up just kicking back and relaxing and enjoying the view and the peace and quiet that the Upper Peninsula just always brings. It just brings me so much peace. I just made my way through Seney on this old Seney road. And it was actually pretty nice. It was muddy in spots, but looked like someone had maybe graded it. Now this road looks great. And I've got some gravel all the way up to Grand Marais, and then I'm gonna get on some more gravel and try to find a place to camp right on Lake Superior. So that should be pretty sweet. I looked at the radar and there's no rain, but those clouds over there look different. And it is supposed to rain off and on in Grand Marais today, so we shall see. so quiet back here. I didn't see anyone. I only saw one car on the old Seney Road.
I don't know where this life will take me. I just know I'm here for the ride. Baby, there ain't no sense in waiting. Yeah, we don't know if we got the time. Oh, I'm just a country girl in a real big world. You can catch me on 65.
Yeah, I'm erring on the side of caution today. I really don't want to have to go through any mud puddles if I don't have to, because it just destroys my chain. And yesterday, you know, I will be up by Lake Superior later, so I can take my water bottles down and fill them up and stuff and rinse my chain off.
It's all that I knew. I'll never forget my roots. 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 There's nothing you can make me do to ever forget my roots. Oh, I'm just a country girl in a real big world. You can catch me on 65, driving to the mountaintop. I don't make no stops. Yeah, this town was once all that I knew. I'll never forget my roots. I'll never forget my roots.
So I had just passed the Grand Marais Visitor Center, and I looked up ahead and I see this pretty big black bear just crossing the road, taking his or her sweet time. The traffic behind me there, they were even slowing down because the bear was standing in the middle of the road kind of looking at me, and he or she didn't seem afraid. I love seeing bear though. I've seen quite a few.
So I rode about 56 miles today, and I am about 12 miles east of Grand Marais. So I'm right off the North Country Trail. Not really going to disclose the spot that I'm at, but I've been here before, and you have to take a really kind of sandy 2-track back here. But the North Country Trail crosses through here. I put my tent over here, and I left my bike up top here because I didn't want to trudge it through the sand. I did have to kind of push my bike at times because it was so sandy. And I did bring it down this little hill here that I've got to push it back up, but I didn't want to. It's so hard to push it up sand loaded. This is a really cool spot. It's like I have the beach all to myself. I wanted to show my bike. So I made a little bit of a change since my North Shore trip. I still have this rack back here with the pods, with the arrow pads. These are 11 liters. And then in here I've got 2 batteries. And then now, instead of the panniers, we went ahead and put arrow pods up here again. And then right here I put my sleeping bag. And so this system's really nice. I'd say it feels like 50% lighter than when I did the last ride. Those panniers just, they were trudging, bumping around. I probably had too much weight in them. But these pods are just so nice. They snap on and off. This waterproof material is just really nice. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Lake Superior is one of my favorite places in the world. It stole my heart years ago when I lived in Marquette, Michigan. And ever since then, I get back to it as much as I can.
Close our eyes, the current sweeps right over us. Feel the world spin around again for only us. Hold your breath, we're diving into something bigger than